Would help if I turn my microphone on. How are we going, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's Phantasy Star time. It's also time for me to talk with you being able to hear me. I think that's 2 weeks in a row I've done that. I don't know why this is choking so badly. Apologies. Anyway. So, last week we came here with Tiem. Met her father Darum. Tiem was disguised just in case, and Darum murdered her for money. Very sad. Eustace's shocked face was amazing. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, we carry on with our mission, looking for the Biosystems lab. Figure out what's going wrong on Motavia. So I thought maybe we should check in on what the commander has to say. Governor. Eustace, I'm counting on you to investigate the accident and retrieve the system recorder. Okay, nothing new from him. Of course, there's always a chance that someone might rock up. Alright. Yes, we should leave because I'm struggling with the controls already. Okay. I went back and checked how, always go back and check how the stream went, how things went, but yeah. We spent so long in the first dungeon and then spent 10 minutes just smashing out the second dungeon. I'm sure there's maybe stuff we missed in there, but after about 2.5 hours, you just want to go straight up. But we can now access the west of this continent we're on. Let's spread the love out. Attack them all. See if my timing, my skills have gotten rusty over the week. Oh, what is that even doing with that thing? These mutant monsters, bio monsters they're called. Tell you what though, I could watch that eye flick around all day. C grade. You'll note that from when we started last week, where especially for Nay, the experience numbers were in the single digits. Now we're into the thousands. And the encounter rate does not let up. Although, these are relatively low-level enemies for this side of the world. I'm not complaining. I'll take all the easy battles I can get. Unlike Phantasy Star 1, we will not be running away from battles very often. Partially because, as we learned last week, running away doesn't do much for you. Focus on the liquor first, these frogs are terrible. Oh, forget my own strength. Hello? What have we got? Second city! Third city! I never think of Aramar as a proper city because it's all burnt out and doesn't have all the amenities, like it doesn't have a armor shop, it has a weapon shop, doesn't have an item shop. So I don't really count it as much of a proper city. You don't really need to go back there once you've beaten Durham's Tower. Optano. It suddenly stopped raining 2 years ago. The Biosystems lab created plants that could grow well even with little rainfall. Without it, this world would surely revert to a desert. There's our teleport station. So we've got Paseo and Aramaya. There you go. But I'll always remember what Paseo is called, but not the other one. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and read that. There must be an equivalent of the Motavian ring we need to pick up to talk to Motavians. The Biosystems Lab is located southwest of the city. It's not that far from here and easy to spot. Oh, you already knew about it? So yes, our next big dungeon is the Biosystems Lab. Sorry, it seems I've caught a cold. I wonder if there's a doctor available. Treating you? Yep. I don't know if I'd want a doctor who's coughing. How's your sanitary conditions, old man? Did you know Darren and his daughter Tim? They were just admitted here. I'm sorry to say that their tissues were badly damaged, making it impossible to make full use of our cloning technology. There you go. Current cloning technology cannot revive someone if there's not enough quality tissue remaining. Please remember this. Okay, I don't know if I'm in much control of how much tissue remains, but I'll do my best, clone dude. Hello, remember the early bird catches the worm. If you don't want to perish, now's the time to buy what you need. What have we got, mate? Monomate, Diamate, Antidote. And we've got a couple of... I'm going to keep calling them escapipes and telepipes too. Always going to check out the new gear in a new town. That's where I'm not doing this on purpose. The D-pad on the Xbox 360 controller is just that bad. We've got money. We're doing alright for cash. Don't worry about a thing. I always say the best offense is a good defense. Can't hurt, right? Okay. Silver ribbon. That's an upgrade for Nay already. Fiberglass gear. I think we're still wearing carbon gear. Fiberglass vest. Fiberglass mantle. Look at that before. Nobody currently in the party. And shields. Shields! Shields are for cowards. Shield hand is something you can use for another sword or another dagger. Man, am I hungry. Sure, Mo. There's lots of NPCs here. Hey, do you know about atomizers? They smell really good. Unfortunately, an atomizer is a luxury item. It's like a magic potion and almost impossible to find. An atomizer? Yes. There are several types of atomizers. Moon, star, and soul. They each have a different effect, but should protect you nonetheless. Well, there you go. That's the most explanation I've had of atomizers in this entire series. I like those little stands, but I'm not sure what the point of them is when they're right next to the weapon shop. Welcome. We only stock the best weapons. Come on, have a look. Scalpel. Yeah, nobody can use a scalpel. Ceramic knife, so that'll be one that we can double equip. Silent shot. And a ceramic claw for Nay. Well, Nay's had the least equipment upgrades. It actually gives a bit of defense too, so let's buy 2 of those. Skip the ceramic knife for now. Might focus on stuff for Nay while we're at it. Or a silver ribbon as well. Vest or ribbon? Ribbon seems like the better investment at the moment. Okay. I didn't buy anything for you, useless. What am I doing? Oh yes. See those numbers go up. I wonder if anybody stopped by to visit us back home. Should we check? That's a pretty big hint. We might have another party member waiting for us at home. The Biosystems Lab has a basement. I bet there's something very important down there. Hint, hint. Take a note. Oh my god, that's the edge of the town. Now we could... Ooh. I wonder if anybody in town wants to explain how we can't talk to the Motavians. How could something go wrong inside the Biosystems Lab when it's under Mother Brain's jurisdiction? Good question. This is the city of Optano. The Biosystems Lab is southwest of here. It's a big town. The soul of fragrance cleanses the body. The astral perfume heals its wounds. The lunar scent revives the soul. Medicine with a touch of magic, such as the legend of the atomizer. So, soul atomizer clears all status effects like poison, paralysis. Moon one must revive party members, and the astral perfume is a full party heal, which is something you want to really hang on to for those big battles. I want to be a musician. I heard there was a piano teacher in the city, but I haven't found him yet. Where could he be? What will you do with the piano teacher? Did the Biosystems Lab create the biomonsters? Ha ha ha! Preposterous. I say. Pip pip cheerio, what what? Okay. Oh! This is what this is for. Okay. Right, I don't know what I would want to apply to a weapon yet, but hey. There is a hidden vent in the Biosystems Lab. It's the only way to reach this creepy basement. The Motavians? In ancient times, they had established a civilization that developed advanced technology. Excavations on this world have uncovered some of those relics. Alright, buddy. Aventino. God, he's creepy looking. I am Maestro Aventino. Have you come to hear me play? Sure. Well, that pleases me so. What song would you like me to play? Oh, wow. Jeez. He's got a hell of a list. This must be the whole soundtrack. See, Fantasy Sprite ago. Oh, yeah, sound music. It's called Pleasure Storm. Okay. Advanced position. Oh yes, that's the battle music. Step up. Step up to the shop. Black News. Well, it's good to know. Every half the stores have Black News as their soundtrack. Okay. That was nowhere near as hard to find as it was in Phantasy Star 2, so that's good to know. Alright. We can save, and we can head back to Paseo to see if somebody has visited Eustace's house. I'm not gonna... Jeez! My greatest enemy is now doors. And... I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose. It is just pure fat fingering. I'm trying to think of what would be good elements to put on weapons. So have to keep that in mind, that that's the thing we can do. Yes, I did walk back in case there was, you know, we could sneak in some cheeky experience on the way back, but ah well, no such luck. Plus I'm being a bit stingy with teleporter money. It's expensive. Oh, there's Eustace's house. Let's go. Oh, we have a visitor. How do you do? My name is Anne Saga. I'm an aspiring doctor. I've just completed my internship. So it's my time to go fight monsters. Pardon me for asking, but are you users? Yes, I am. I came to see you after hearing rumours about you bravely fighting against the biomonsters. Despite my poor fighting ability, I would like to help you using my medical knowledge and restorative techniques. I can heal any injuries you may acquire. I promise I won't be a nuisance. Allow me the chance to accompany you, please. Very well. I will call you when you are needed. Until then, please make yourself at home. Can we have 4 people in the party, surely? There we go. Come aboard, Anne. So there's still no tasks we have to worry about because there's nobody at home. But yeah, the 2 tasks, I looked them up afterwards, it was characters you leave at home can either gain experience, so that's good, leave at home, keep gaining experience in case you want to swap them back in, or they can create items for you. And apparently, there are some unique items you can only get that way. So here we go, Anne. She's a doctor. She has 10 HP, lots of TP, no armor or anything. Just a scalpel. Alright. But I'm sure she's got some techniques. Alright. The party's grown, I think. Oh, speaking of Optano, there's a great teacher there named Aventino. It's a good thing if you can get a lesson with him, but he'll teach you the music technique. There you go. I'm liking Anne's outfit. On the Mega Drive, I think she just wore the whatever yellow jumpsuit is underneath that shawl, but why not? Why not have a little shawl over the top for the colder climes? She's a doctor, not a fighter after all, so wearing big bits of armor would not make much sense. Let's hope these enemies don't immediately kill her, of course. Alright. Well, let's see her attack. Gotta see it at least once. If we get that far. If she gets a chance to attack, of course. Okay, level 2 already. I expect her to pick up a few techniques pretty soon as well. She won't be very useful to the team without it, so. That's her role. She's a healer. And she's the JRPG healer who is no good. No good for attacking at all. Certainly not an all-rounder. So maybe we can get her into level 3 or 4 before we go too much further. The enemy distribution is a bit weird. It makes me feel like it's going on a north-south axis rather than a east-west axis. Like we're traveling west, and we want to go southwest. But if we're above kind of a certain line, above a parallel, then the enemies aren't as tough as they are further down. So I'm sure if we got the bio systems out, we would see much tougher enemies. But for now, we got what we got. I like how you get the entire party gets the chance to parry. Ah! Starting a tradition that every time somebody does their first attack, it's a miss. That's what happened with Eustace and his sword last week. Big swing and a miss. Just trying to be realistic with us. You expect a big calamitous attack from your doctor? No. Okay. We don't want weapons. Let's see if we can get some armor for Anne. Oh, there you go. She can have gear. And she can wear the mantle. There you go. And the carbon armel, whatever. Is that like an armband, maybe? She can wear lots of stuff. Well, let's just start with the fiberglass mantle, carbon armor. Some of these fantasy items, man. Fiberglass. I think fiberglass. I don't think of a very sturdy item. Okay. Okay, where's that? Okay. Carbon armor is some sort of... Oh, it's a van brace made of carbon fiber. Light and durable, ladies only. Cape made of glass wool, excellent electrical insulator. Medical scalpel requires skill to wield. I more than likely, back in the day, gave Anne 2 scalpels and thought, why does she not do more attack? More damage. Oh, I see. Do you want to learn how to play the piano? Yes. Good. Do you think I am a marvelous musician? You've certainly got a marvelous haircut. Yes. Who wants a lesson? Let's try users. Oh, aren't you good looking? I'll give you a discount fee of 2,000 Meseta. Sound good? Oh, I see. Excuse me, but I'm a very busy man. Get out. How much does he charge the ladies? 5,000. All right, 2,000 is a pretty good deal. Yeah, so that's a bit of a... So that's carried over from the Mega Drive version, which is that the musician is... well, he's obviously a misogynist, sexist pig. No, the implication is that he's gay. So he gives gives dudes a discount, while also making somewhat unnecessary comments in there. It's interesting the translation, because this is a fan translation. But I don't know. I still like, and they probably hewn more loyally to what the Japanese names are. But gosh, I just prefer Rolf so hard over Usus. It's a word. It's a name I'm struggling to come to grips with. Okay, I'm not going to muck about. We're going to do one more save, and then we'll head for the bicycle. We don't need to learn music yet. If you haven't guessed, we will need to, but that's not for a little bit. So we can save our money for a little bit longer. Too busy buying armor and all that other stuff, I didn't actually heal or save. So let's do that. There's a doctor in our crew. She'll make you feel better, then you can stop coughing on your patients. You know there's a detoxify option here, Doc, that you can use to treat your cough. Okay. Rock and roll though. Look at that. Look at that full squad. Enemies won't know what to do. But we will have Anne defending a lot and healing a lot, so... Oh, it's a fancy sphere. Look at that. She hasn't learned many techniques yet anyway, so... That's another part where it's being... not old school, like, you know, it's being fair. It's like... This doctor turns up on your doorstep. She's just finished her internship. Of course she's level 1. She wouldn't be level 10, like half the party is. You start out on your adventure, you start at level 1. Now, we've got a travelling ocarina. We actually don't have an escape pipe, but Eustace does have... Yes, okay, he's got telepipe and escapipe spells. I should consult with someone from Europe on how to pronounce all that stuff. Shouldn't take long. Now you should be able to take rid of this herself. There we go. She's kicking ass. Want Anne to level up. But this is the Biosystems Lab. Let's go. Look at those glowing green lights. Dynamite should be able to blast this door wide open. Okay. Do we still have dynamite? Yes. Okay, good. I love how dynamite is the solution to the first two locked doors in this game. It's like, door's locked, blow it up, fine, cool. Makes sense. Evil monsters are escaping from this lab. That's alright. We'll blow the door open so it can't be repaired either. Oh, jeez. Ah, this battle system's too active. Just wanted to scratch my leg. Instead I had to parry. Oh, jeez. Eustace is getting a bit... His butt whooped here. So, Anne, that's your call. So, let's go. Technique. Rester. Look at that. Debuffs. It's all happening here. Ah, there you go. First battle in the Biosystems Lab and she gets 2 levels. That's what we're after. I will be, you know, not necessarily grinding, but Anne's survivability will not go up without, you know, going back to town a couple of times to restore her, you know, as she levels. You don't get a insta heal on level up like some games give you. It is just you level up. You've got more HP now, but that means you're further away from your max HP than you were before you leveled up. I must access the system computer in order to recover the system recorder. I hope it's still functioning. Well, I do like how they added the consultation feature to this one. It was great in Phantasy Star 4, and it's obviously helpful here, but they don't have that much to say to each other so far. Oh my god, Anne's dead. Okay, we have to go back. There you go. That's what I was kind of talking about. She's going to be squishy for a while. If we'd gone to the weapon shop, you probably would have seen that she can... We could have given her 2 van braces, I suppose. And now Eustace is dead, which is our way to cast. Oh, jeez, this is not good. Okay, Nay and Rudger are fine because they've got heaps of HP left between them. But it's got to be we've got a medical bill coming up here. Come on, Nay, keep carrying the team. Luckily, we're near the entrance. Oh, enemies that heal themselves. Oof. Tough as nails. Look at that. An E rank. 2+ party members perished. Fair enough. Do dead characters get experience? No. Anne would have got a couple of levels out of that too. Okay, we do not have... Okay, this is... We're in a bit of trouble here. We can't even harness out of here. We have to walk out the door. So cross your fingers, cross your toes. Alright, we're out. We can at least telepipe back to... And this is why you still have traveling offering. Right, we'll make sure to buy one of each of those before we leave town again, but first we have to bring people back to life. Oh! I forgot. Fantasy Star 1 lets you bring people back to life at the doctor's. We have to clone Useless in Hand. Oh, that's creepy. I can be a big help if you have a problem. But remember, life is precious. B is 300 Meseta. Still want to do it. Yes. And Anne will be 300 as well, probably. Oh, okay. Level must have an effect on it. So if B is 100 Meseta, still want to do it. Yes, please. Now that we've cloned them, good, they come back fully healed. I had nothing but trouble. I kept forgetting to... I kept reviving Lutz, because Lutz kept getting his butt kicked. But then I would forget to heal Lutz. So yes, that wasn't very helpful. I think. No, okay. What's this order? Oh God, no. No. Users can be up front, it's fine. Okay. I thought maybe I could put Anne on the back row if there was such a thing. Alright. Let's get back to that Biosystems lab. Let's get these levels going up. I do appreciate how quickly you walk. You have to walk in the front door. It's fair, I guess. Don't forget, we're a bit behind on equipment. We could have Eustace rolling around with 2 ceramic knives at the moment, so he'd be attacking twice like Nay does. But we just don't have the time for it yet, so. From my vague memories of playing on the Mega Drive, the silent shot weapon for Rudger is not actually much of a upgrade. It's more that it has a silence effect on it. So. Let's see what kind of encounter we get this time. Oh, at least we got a preemptive strike and no auto healing enemies, which I'll take every time. We've really got to work on focusing fire on one enemy. We're well past. We're certainly not getting rid of them in a single round at the moment. 2 rounds. I'll take 2 rounds. I keep seeing decent experience numbers on the first screen, but then it actually splits it up 4 ways. So I guess you need to divide it by 4. Grass Assassin, what are you doing inside? That'll be the name of my new mowing company. The Grass Assassins. Yeah, so it says 88 experience total, but then an individual's experience is 22. So if we really wanted to, we could, take Anne out by herself and just see what happens. Okay, Anne got a new technique, so I wanted to see what it is, but we'll need to use the status screen. Here we go. Oh, she's got 2 techniques, I didn't know. Ah, you can't see what they are. Shoots and D-wand. Okay, we'll have to have a look at the technique menu in battle. Why not? I'm just hanging around near the doorway. Let's get a few more levels. Alright, let's see what Anne's techniques do. Increases defense of one ally as shoots. And D-Wand is magical barrier, protects all allies. Don't need to do it, but one. See what it looks like. I want to see the magic effects. The new magic effects in Generation 1 were pretty good, so... didn't quite make it. So yeah, if you haven't played Phantasy Star 2 and you've joined me for Phantasy Star 1, Phantasy Star 2 has a much larger cast of PCs. So rather than just having a group of 4 that you're stuck with, we weren't stuck with Elisa and Tyrone and Lutz. They were lovely. And Meow. My daughter keeps asking after Meow. She's like, where's Meow? And it's like, this is not the same game. Anyway, you get to choose your party a bit more in this one. You have more options as you go. We've obviously only got 4 characters at the moment, but as you've seen from the option that we can develop items, that we can leave people home to gain experience. Yeah, I don't know what the... And I wonder how effective it would be to have left Anne at home earning XP. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Excellent. That was one of my complaints about 1, is that you could not see when the defensive buffs were up or down. I think it's pretty obvious, unless you're colorblind, of course, that we've got that magic barrier up, and it's a lovely rainbow happening. And I like how it persists when they attack. Sometimes they, whatever their effects are, aren't carried over to the attack animations, which is reasonable. It's just more programming, but it's a nice touch that they've done it. Okay, and it's level 7. We're getting there. Let's get over to double figures. Well, actually, let's go up. As soon as I start speaking of plans, that's when the game says, you're not going anywhere. Because it's also, while we upgraded all of May's stuff first, there are armor upgrades for Rudger and Eustace we could get as well. So we're getting some cash. I know that this is not the path forward. But we can drop right back down to the first floor if we want. Ah, the tubes! The Phantasy Star tubes. They love their... From 2 onward, they love their enemies floating in tubes, because that's the plot. Enemies have escaped. They're not magic, there's not some malevolent... There's no Sauron character. They're just being made in a lab and they're running rampant. Parries went well that time. Yeah, so the reason I was avoiding that bit because it just leads here, which leads nowhere. Bit of a preview of level 2 of this dungeon. I'll never get sick of Nay being the butt kicker in the party. Just straight up death dealer. Because from her character design, and I must say, somewhat unfortunate outfit, and the way she spoke in the first, in the intro, you'd think her character would be shy and retiring. But you give her a couple of claws, upgrade her, and she kicks ass with the best serve. So I really appreciate it. no shortage of strong female characters in the Phantasy Star series. What's wrong with me? All I'm doing is drinking water, and it's making my voice go a bit funny anyway. You want to walk back to town? How dare you? It's actually good that these mosquitoes attack first because they can heal, and they heal all you want. Oh no, Dave's paralyzed. She's our best fighter. Alright, let's focus. Focus fire. There we go. There we go. The game does like throwing encounters at you when home is just a mile away. Okay. Save some healing money. Not thrilled with Anne's HP total. You're not the healer, you're the teleport station. We will end up with more money than we know what to do with, eventually. But it will take a while to get there. We'll end up with more levels than we know what to do with, I'm sure. Okay, let's get some let's get some upgrades. So, fiberglass gear is useful. Fire the two, that'll be fine. Okay, she can't equip shields. So there goes the Anne of two shields scheme. Throwing knives is so expensive! Oh my god! Oh, the silent shot is for Anne. Okay, I was completely wrong about that. Let's give it a go. Who knows? Who knows what that'll do for us? Who knows? Okay. I must admit something to you now. It's so nice playing this on the PlayStation 2 emulator, because Metal Gear Solid that I was playing on Sunday nights, and we finished last Sunday, technical problems aside. Non-lethal tranquilizer gun that paralyzes the enemy. That might be more useful. Ah, okay, that she can't have a carbon armor. Yeah, let's stick with this gun. You change equipment in battle, so you never know. You might want to equip it. But yeah, the PC port of Metal Gear Solid is a lot better than it used to be. Oh, it's just gear. Okay. Oh, well, it's slightly better. Oh, Rudger didn't have any headgear at all. Anyway, when you switched away from the Metal Gear Solid window, all sound stopped. It captures the app captures the mouse, and I have no idea how to stop it from capturing the mouse. There's only one headgear to sell. So I would need to do something, like to refresh something or look something up, and I couldn't do it because the mouse was gone. And the only way to get the mouse to work was to stop the app altogether, was to quit the game. Oh, so being able to just Alt-Tab out of here and like refresh things or check how OBS is doing. Oh, dream. Alright, let's save game and get back to the biosystems lab. This is JRPG play. This is what we're nostalgic for, isn't it? Grinding, saving, going back, grinding some more, grinding some more, going back some more. All that fun stuff. Does it matter that it was only rank 1 attacks? That wasn't exactly a big challenge. Ah, this is different, eh? Let's put some effort in here. My only thought on this, of course, is you might want to use level 1 attacks when you're just rushing through a battle like we just did there. Of course, you want to use level 3 attacks probably as often as possible to do as much damage as possible. When would you ever intentionally do a level 2 attack? Answers in the comments. Okay, excuse me one moment, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Really had to sneeze. And nobody needs to see that. Okay. Let's continue our climb. Ah! We've got our first fire technique. We've got G Rester. Covers 60 HP. That's what we need. Okay. Usus has some fire techniques as well that we could be taking advantage of, but hey. And strength has got to be spell casting, so let's stick with that. Speaking of, Rutger sounds like a good target for Neil. Hey Lacromas, how are you going tonight? Hope you're having a good evening. Come to join the grind, yes? 6 AM! Oh my gosh. You're an earlier starter than I am. Well, good morning then. I feel like I'm on the opposite side of the world to most of Twitch. Whenever I jump on a stream and say good morning, everybody says it's like midnight here. like that. That's the reason I get out of bed in the morning too. My eldest daughter's latest trick is to go, it's past 6 o'clock or it's past 6:30, and it's like, we don't care that it's past 6:30. Let us sleep another 5 minutes, please. And of course, I'm sure you have the same thing. Even though they wake up at 6 in the morning, ready to rumble for school, you can't get them to sleep the night before it either. My eldest is 6, and it takes like a good hour and a half to get her to go to bed. Which is why in the about section I say when the kids go to bed. Because it's not a guarantee. Alright, let's get out of here so Anne can hear. Ah, of course. Oh, 13. Yeah, I've got some nephews around that age, so I'm always envious of my brothers, because it's like, your kids look after themselves, they can feed themselves and dress themselves. Wow. Very jealous. Ah, so now you have to get up and get them out of bed, yeah? I'm looking forward to the day I don't have to get them out. They want to sleep in. I'll take it. Okay, let's see how much Anne is to clone for the second time. 180 Masetta. Okay. I wonder if they're charging us extra the more we have to clone her, because that's the second time already. No, it's my 6-year-old loves school, so she gets up early for school. She's happy to go to school. I'm not looking forward to when it becomes, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. And my youngest is 3. And she just likes going along to school drop-off, because it's like, oh my god, there's kids everywhere. So yes, there's no real school battles in our house at the moment. It's more about, oh my god, they killed Anne with 1 hit. There's no real school battles in our house. It's more about, please eat your breakfast. Please get dressed before you play with all your toys. Please let us brush your hair so you don't look like a bird's nest when you leave the house, please. So this game will just throw a real random, hard attacker. Oh yeah, here's a battle every day. We even went so far, like they've had hair trims before, but with the eldest especially, we kept threatening, if you won't let us do your hair, and if you keep, if every morning it's a crying, screaming fight, next time we get a trim, we'll actually get it cut shorter. And so we went ahead with it. So she went from like down here to up here, and it's made life a lot easier. Oh god, let us get back to town. This is a good time to let us flee. Oh, these guys aren't too bad. What's a harder battle? Phantasy Star 2's battles where we're losing party members all the time, or trying to get your kids to school in the morning? I don't know. Half one, 6 dozen the other. 6 of one, half dozen the other. I'll get my words in the right order one of these days. So while you think we should be spending our money on upgrades, we're spending our money on cloning half the party. Are you mocking me? They're in perfect health. No, I just pressed the button too quickly. Oh, agreed. Getting the kids ready is not fun. It's nice once they're all ready and you actually have like 15 minutes before you got to go, and you can do stuff like watch Twitch. But getting to that point, yeah. I only drop my kids off twice a week because my wife, the 2 days my wife works, and she does the other 3 days. It's like, oof. I don't envy her, so I help her as much as I can, of course. Oh, great. Same encounter that just completely kicked our asses. So hang on. Let's go back. Eustace has... Yeah, let's do some... Let's do some spells. No, they get to attack first. That's real helpful. Something is up with the stream? What's happening? I don't really have much in the way of... Not buffering, but it's hanging up a lot. Okay. There's... It could be I'm on a bad server. Because on my end it's looking, you know... On my end the frames and everything are looking good. So it could be my internet as well. Oh no, I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying... I was watching another channel, Goatee, the other day, and he was having people say, you know, lots of buffering, lots of hang-ups, and apparently there's a way to change which server you're broadcasting to or something. I'm not sure. I've got it just set to, you know, best option. Server is auto. But I could potentially stop streaming for a second and try another server. Would only take a moment. Actually, no. Oh, it could. Like, it would just be stream would stop for a second, then start again. It's the one thing we're missing, just kind of a random panel on OBS or in Twitch that says, this is what it's like for somebody who's watching you right now in Poland, and like says how much lag they're getting, all that sort of stuff. So, as soon as we do anything, that's when the problem is. Well, it's a pretty key part of the experience, is that when we're doing stuff. God, we're doing okay on the enemies outside, but we get inside and Anne dies almost. I wonder if we should have just left her in Paseo to earn experience on her own. These are actually quite tough enemies. The amount of damage we're doing is pretty poor compared to what we've been doing so far. Like Nay's hitting stuff outside for 20, 30. As you see, these for single digits. Oh, there you go. Made a liar out of me. At least we get enough Maceta to resurrect Anne every time we do. But the game gets so much easier once you can teleport. I wonder if there's a challenge run. Phantasy Star 2, no teleporting. Yes, we're back again, Alchemist. Life is precious. That's why we keep killing our doctor over and over again. Alright, see you in a second, Promise. Thanks. Well, do let me know if it's not better. Nope. Okay, one sec.